Well, it did happen
we
last time.
we started being trapped
Between a rock and a hard place, technically, kind of.
between a bathroom and a locked door.
Mhm.
We investigated the bathroom.
Oh God, the bathroom!
We investigated the bathroom, and we learned the power of
Nothing
a
happened in the
point-blank
bathroom.
powder stick.
It is not enough.
We then immediately followed that lesson with a lesson on being trapped with a marmot in a bathroom stall.
That was also a lesson.
Tactics.
That was a very important lesson. Menacingly
Ooh,
closes
y'all
the
learned
bathroom door.
There's also a worker in there that we didn't harm, and he showed us. Wait, no, did he actually help at all?
He pretended.
He
to
opened
knock
the door
himself
to the
unconscious.
Well, he
The
pretended
workshop.
to do that. Yeah, he opened the door to like the battery or the chemical battery workshop. Yeah.
And using the materials in there, we were all able to kind of heat up and then hyper
Rapidly
cool,
cool.
rapidly cool the flash freeze. I guess? I don't know.
Yeah,
The hinges on the door, so that they would shatter, and Gregor could then lift the door. We could all go underneath it, and we did that. It was very successful. Good job, us. Right on the other side was a fucking automaton, though, which I think we all saw for the first time ever. And we fought, and as we were fighting it, Mr. Ford started giving covering fire, started shooting at us. Clint ran ahead to sort of cut him off as he was relocating, as a sniper does. And we did our best to keep up, but can't really keep up with a rogue too good. But we
honestly,
destroyed the
I
automaton.
think I spent a good bit of time just stopping the two guys from stealing more equipment.
Right. I'm actually gonna have to pass it over to you guys because I don't know what happened behind the wall. But yeah,
it was two guards that were just moving more of the stolen equipment, I think, onto the train. But then I UT'd and dragged one of them. And they dropped most of it, and then Mr. Ford picked up one specific box and then ran to the train.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, that's equipment's still back there. I just realized.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Could we have
We
like
could have
fixed
gone
that as a
We
side?
could have gone. We'll figure it out.
I
I'm
think
sure it was nothing.
I think with the ending of the session, we kind of wouldn't have thought of it at the time. Maybe.
Yeah,
I was
two
thinking
people
about it,
were
but
down.
I was like, eh.
Because Clint was down at the time. Bradford was kind of down. There's a lot going on.
Kind of down?
I had a gun to my unconscious head.
Well,
I couldn't
see,
be
here's
more
the
down.
thing. You got down and then you got healed. So I'm a little unclear on the order of operations. So, but
He didn't die, and that's what's important.
yeah.
Brad.
That took a gamble, and she was good at math.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Bradford was picked back up. We were all able to get on the train as it was departing. With Clint had already gone down by that point, but we don't know that. We picked him up, put him back on the train, healed up a little bit as Martin and Khan, I think that's it, yeah, sort of rendezvous with us as they were jumping from roof to roof of the train. We learned that Castor and Carolyn, right? Was that it? Yeah. Were further up the train trying to stop it. We learned later that Castor was getting beat by a fucking what was it? Cambridge bare knuckle boxing champion.
Oxford.
That's what it was. Oxford, of course.
He discovered aggressively what boxing is. Help me! Oh, sorry, I was caught in the moment, good boy.
Castor learned something that day.
A lot of lessons happened last time.
As we were discussing what to do, Martin was unfortunately shot brutally through the fucking head, and he fell out of the train. And Halbjorn, not very convincingly, was like, yeah, he's gonna be fine. We should just go. Clint didn't buy that. Clint jumped out to save our friend and comrade, but it was to no avail. The rest of us, however, crept up the train towards a bunch of powder stick wielding guards, while Mr. Ford fired on us from further up. Eventually, I think it was Gregor discovered that the metal floor on the inside of the train was soft enough to where our UTs could cling on without absolutely getting busted. So with that revelation, we were able to get up even faster, take care of the guards, and close distance with Mr. Ford. Over a bridge, he was jumping out, kind of at his wit's end, with the box in hand, but a few of us were able to UT onto the box and wrench it from his grasp. He got away, but the box didn't. So,
And moving up, Gregor got knocked off the train. So
that's right. So
he
you wanted
was
to go to
like, yeah, he tried one like last attempt to keep with the train group, and then it was not going to go well. So he was like, "Oh fuck it," and then went back to Clint.
I did my darndest. But yeah, then we stopped the train, rendezvoused with Castor and Carolyn, who were apparently victorious, though bruised, and went back to Clint and Gregor, who were kind of hanging over Martin's corpse. Things got a bit heated, but eventually we brought his body back to. Did we go to the villa first or to Maven first? Yeah, we went to Maven to see if the Sister of Light. Yes, the Sister of Light could revive Martin, but apparently he had been dead for far too long, so not even she could do anything about it. And Maven made this very clear to us.
Yeah,
gently.
and it was like she could, she shouldn't, because he would come back wrong.
Well,
yes, it wouldn't be Martin as he was that was brought back.
I don't remember that one.
I think it was more in specific scenarios. If it's really quick, they can. But I think the phrasing was, "What you bring back won't exactly be them." Something.
Yes.
But like you said, it was way too late. Regardless.
So, in mechanics terms, Revivify would work probably fine. Anything above that would be way more risky.
Yeah, that's when you make like your old friend into a darkness abomination or something. So.
Which is pretty dope if you think about it.
Yeah, cash money, honestly.
Yeah, it's a character development. But anyway, so Maven requested. Maven requested that we leave his body with him. He is going to be buried on the hill back home. And we went back to the villa. And some of us cooled down a little bit. Some of us are holding grudges. We'll work them out this session, though. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yeah, and so Clint had the idea to get everybody together to have a wake for him. And so me and him went around rounding up everybody together that we could. Lucian chose to stay still, regardless. Gregor had to inform Briggy and Poe what actually happened when they were all happy about their hunt for the lion.
The hunt. I think that's about it.
I mean, there was an angel feather, but let's just not gloss over that one.
Oh yeah. Honestly, that did happen like as we're like a bit after we wrapped up, and it's just like, wait.
Hold on.
Yeah, there was a feather that was left, floated down gracefully on Martin's body, and Clint grabbed it and began asking to everyone, like, "What bird is this from?" And Briggy, with her surprising insight on it, said that it's not from a bird; it's an angel feather. And it's just like, well, shit.
Haha, what?
I have plans for this feather.
And I believe somebody also said something to the effect of Martin was pious to the Sanghelia. So it's good they at least were looking out for him. Something like that.
Yep.
At least.
So I think that's pretty much it, unless you have anything else.
Nah, I think we good.
I believe I did. Where did I put it at?
Hey, I completely forgot to edit that thing. Well. Hey, what? Real fast, upper right corner. What?
Those are wine stains. Those are wine stains.
Oh yeah. No,
Weinsteins.
Yeah. The Weinsteins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bradford's familiar with that
No,
section.
it's
Yeah,
not
he's
enough.
with the wine all the time. This checks out.
The real monsters are in the cities of light.
Oh, Rex is by the door. Look at him. He's a good boy.
Oh, yeah, he's not allowed in. He's a dog.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
respectable
Gregor.
establishment.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Gregor to stay
Check
outside,
him
too.
out.
All right, before we get started, I'm just real fast.
Yeah.
We're
Bradford
just
just
outside
fucking
alone with
snakes
Rex,
this dog.
slash squatting.
It's lovely.
God, that's funny. That's actually funny.
Bradford just occasionally just leans back in his chair and throws like a little bit of food out to Rex. Like, here you go. Here you go. I'll make this dog love me by the end of the night, swear to God. He's gonna have the best steak ever.
I know you said we're probably not going to get into a scrap, but would we have enough time to short rest?
Yeah.
Never know. Let's roll one of these.
Just real fast, just real fast.
Yes, to short rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
129. 29 plus 8 would be 130. Oh, actually 37 exactly. Let's go.
You're at 37.
Yeah.
I'm at 37. Okay. That's
Let's go!
an odd coincidence. All right.
Squat up. Yeah. Do I have anything else I get back on a short rest? Oh yeah, I think I get those at a short rest.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. No, you left.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
real fast.
Hold on. Do I get lucky? Well, don't save that hit die. Alright, never mind.
So, as you arrive and sort of make your way here, everyone sends Lucy and Logain and Dor. Neither of them are here as well.
Yeah, that's right. We never managed to find them, did we?
Not Logan, no.
Not really, no, he's just out doing his own thing.
What if Logan ditched the Black Watch?
He's actually like, this place is pretty dope.
I'm going into retirement.
He likes his bowler hat so much he won't leave it.
He's made a bowler hat gang.
He's actually Mr. Ford's boss now.
He found him washed up on the river. And who you are, back again, without your bowler hat.
God dang it.
It's a meme.
What happened again, sir? I better not.
This is a big boy the whole time.
So, what do y'all do?
Like that you blocked out that area now.
I didn't make a map, okay? But this one looks...
It's fine.
This one fits. This one fits very well.
I
Oh,
do
that's
like
very
this
good,
one a
very
lot.
Got a fucking pig.
Halbjorn will come over and sit with the winner squad.
Winners.
Gregor will stand with Clint for a minute, kind of like looking at everybody that's spread out. Because I think his idea was to get everybody together.
We just need someone like in this upper corner, and it's perfect.
Go over to. I don't think I've never met Billy Sunday, have I?
No, you stayed outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then I got abducted by Adrian.
Is it abduction if you went along willingly?
In the same way. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind.
A wise choice.
Sit down, Borswell. Excuse me, sir.
He walks over to you, and you can see he has like a very pronounced way of walking. And it's very stiff, but fast. as he turns on his heel and looks at you. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to say thank you for opening up your place on such short notice for us.
He just nods and does like a dismissive hand wave. Worry not. All food will be cooked, prepared, and covered.
Thank you. And in spirit of that, can I get your strongest drink?
Just as a nod and then whistles over looking at you, Bradford.
Damn, you ain't ever off the clock, are you?
In this establishment, no. He gets up and asks Erica, do you want anything? Getting up anyways.
I'm good, thank you.
Cool. Where is alcohol stored? In the blood cellar.
He hands you like a small book, similar to the ones he has. And as you open it, you see it's all the recipes for any sort of drink.
Any drink in the world.
Before he just nods, I will leave you to it.
Okay, he's gonna be on that side then.
Oh, you guys are manning the bar together. Oh, no, never mind. He just left.
Yeah, no, it's not together. He just trusts me to handle this. All right then. Let's see.
So that's the guy.
Yep.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
He teaches the same. He teaches the same way Seven teaches.
What, he just lets you... I think he has a little more instruction than Seven, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna see... did Clint ever mention, like, where he's from?
I feel like I have, right?
Yeah, I imagine in the years you've mentioned the Belcourts.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned it back, like, when we were, like, training the UTs and stuff.
Said quite a bit.
Seven, remember this?
Seven's
Hey, I'm
actually invisible in this
Seven,
corner.
all right? I'm complimenting him.
I was...
In a way.
Okay.
The Raven shows up in the crowd.
We have too much power. Yeah, he's gonna skim through and see if there's, like, anything for, like a Belcourt specific drink. I don't know if they would be, like, famous enough to have something, but, like, see if there's something written down.
That's why they're bloodstained.
Sure. Crash, what would it be?
Well, I would imagine that the Velcourt, since they're like this sort of high up off the ground city, or set 4 cities, I guess, they would probably have, like, because they use the zipline system so much, their population is probably used to, I don't want to say adrenaline, but high-speed transit going around places, because gravity is really fast. That's crazy, man. That's wild. So maybe something that's sort of like fizzy.
Bubbly.
No, I'm just imagining Adam Sandler's fizzy bubbly.
Fizzy bubbly. Yeah, sure. We'll figure something. Probably like... Oh, probably like a gin and tonic with, like, sparkling water to some degree.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Just a straight Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper in this world is actually the plague doctor. I'll throw that together.
Hold on, finding the fizzy bubbly.
So you go about getting... The frick is... I don't like the shape of that bottle.
It's...
I just don't like it.
Fair enough. It's a very weird movie. Maybe Adam Sandler, not surprising.
Not shocking a single soul.
So you get food, get drinks. What do y'all do?
Oh, the bubble tea. Or the marble soda.
We love that shit.
Gregor would just check on Carolyn at the bar and see if she wants to sit with everybody else, or is she good over there?
She's good. She seems to be still holding the helmet.
He'll just nod, kind of sit for a bit.
In silence.
In silence.
Okay.
Do
She
y'all
enjoys her silence.
specifically?
Gregor and Carolyn, or any of us.
Any of you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
you
have
got
something.
You got something.
I have something, but
Moments. Go ahead.
Quentin's just gonna get up and go back to the door and just sort of shout, lean against the doorway. If I can get all your attentions, please. Still holding the drink in his hand. I don't think it takes a particularly keen sword to... Huh!
Oh, a lad.
Gods be praised, huh?
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Perfect timing, Doran. Happy to have you. You know where Logan is?
Last I spoke with him, he said he was out following up on a lead.
Ain't that him always? Can I inside check Doran to see if he knows everything
Oh, knows everything. Okay.
about, Martin?
Yeah, I don't think you were there for that, so yes.
Oh,
Nice! Off to a winning start today. Man, Doran just showed up here very coincidentally. That's crazy.
yeah, that's great.
He does appear to be dressed in, like, finery.
Fit for a nobleman. Well, happy to have you, Doran. As I was saying, I don't think it takes a keen sword to figure out why I asked you all here this evening. Our last night here in Almira. I think we've all gone through our fair share of troubles together and before having met each other. I don't know your all particular or unique ways of honoring the dead. But I heard this practice from a gray-clothed troubadour I knew a long time ago. It's called a wake. Let's take a step on the chair. A wake to talk about the dearly departed. Not a funeral, a dour old funeral to remember their passing. A proper celebration to honor having known them, having been graced with their presence in our lives. Hold up the drink. I apologize to my brothers here that I'm going to be robbing you of a story right now. Our first story meeting, Martin. Us like a bunch of clowns from a circus, fresh off the road, dragging in dirt and dust into a freshly cleaned barracks. One of the few times I think I've ever heard Martin give us a piece of his mind. One of the few times. I'm gonna miss that bastard. Hold up the drink high. Here's to you, Martin. Wherever you are. Cheers.
See,
Brad cheers with something.
Anyone else got any fun tales of Martin?
Doran looks around. Certainly, I have. Castor was the first to arrive at our hold, but I arrived shortly after. When Martin and Carolyn came, I wasn't quite sure what to think of them. However, it became quite clear that there was no more attentive or loyal friend than Martin. Every day, rain or shine, make sure everyone had food. Everyone had completed what they needed to, and if they didn't, he was never a nag about it. No, he would simply do it for him. Because he sort of chuckles a little bit. He told me he just assumed people had a little bit too much on their plate. There are not enough good people like that in this world. So we'll raise our glasses to one who's no longer here. Teleports, apparently.
Jorn Misty Step.
Nothing personal, kid.
Step. He's not the only one that dies tonight.
Jesus.
Who else has some fun memories of Martin, huh? Bright guy like him. Surely must have some impact on all of us. And if not, then that's fine.
I think Halbjorn will stand up. He'll leave his mug. He'll stand here.
By the way, feel free to make something up if you think it feels right.
Like a random
shit
memory.
Mhm.
Absolutely. You've known each other for 3 years?
Yeah,
Reach wishes
stuff
are
happened
for.
off screen.
I don't think Halbjorn would have hung out with Martin too much, but I know what I'm going to say. Halbjorn stands there for a moment. Looks between everyone's faces, helmeted or not. He says, when was the hearing? It was yesterday, right? Or was it earlier today?
Earlier today.
Earlier today.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
been a long day.
No, because Halbjorn and Martin went out drinking. So it was yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was-
Yes.
There's a day.
So, I did not converse with Martin. At least, not as much as I have with some of you. I do not know him well. But my father told me that you can learn much about a man not through his words, but through his actions. I did not get a good look at Martin's spirit when we first arrived. But yesterday, when he pointed directly at the Grand Watcher and told him he was wrong, I saw a man, no, I saw a warrior that was standing up for what he believed in. Our captain. All at once, I knew that Martin was, as much as any of us, watchman material. And so I took him out drinking. I fleeced him for his coin, as I would any of you. And I thought I had made a good friend. I only regret that it had to end so quickly. I only regret that it had to end in a city of light. The watch lost a very good man today. And he doesn't ask for a toast as he walks back to his seat. Stoic all the while. And as he sits, he'll do one more cursory glance, and he'll say, "Remember him." And sits down.
Oh wait.
Boy just like pushes his chair out and like knocks it over as he walks over. And he just like paces back and forth. You know, little brother Martin. I always thought he was a little bit short for a man. Never quite grew into himself.
When it actually like scoffs under his mask.
He's a little bit scrawny. Yeah. Didn't eat enough. And his hair always looked kind of sickly. And I remember the first day we was training. And he tripped and fell over a rock. And I said, little brother, you're gonna be dying. And ain't no one gonna be remembering you. But yeah, I was wrong. So, yeah, I'm sorry we never got to take that trip that I said we was gonna take. Show you the waves off the Capitonga. But, we'll be remembering you. And then you see him take the 2 mugs he has and slams them both. One for you, little brother.
I hate this. I'm actually emotional. Fuck you.
He just sits down. Because everyone knows you gotta insult someone at the funeral.
You have to insult someone at their funeral? Is that what it said?
By law.
You have to. By Dawei tradition.
Don't worry.
Looks at you.
I think I'll be able to think of something at yours.
You better. And that's the last thing ever said about me on this world.
I hope you're in... Well, is she wearing her mask, Erica?
She does seem to have as full a kid as she can.
In case anyone tries to kill her. Yeah,
I think it's more she just doesn't want to be observed.
No, you was right on the first.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong.
Halvern will look across towards her, and as best he can, since she's wearing her mask, try to hold eye contact. As if trying to will with his mind her to go up and say something.
Six said somebody's watching me.
Alright. She is a little on the sociopathic side, so let's
A little.
looks around, taps her fingers, looks back, looks to you, looks up, looks back, looks to you, points to herself.
As if there's anyone else in this corner of the fucking room.
He nods once.
Okay. What can be said about Martin? Okay, let's start with an insult.
Skip that part.
Okay. All right. He meant a lot to me, to all of us. And we will miss him. And we're sad. We're all very sad about that. Just sort of twiddles her fingers. And he was good. Yeah, he was good. And
Is she just staring at Halbjorn?
she's trying to think of the most generic things someone could say.
How do I say nice things?
Yeah. Halbjorn he's mouthing from the heart, from the heart.
But I have blood in there, not emotions.
Right. Never done this. I think he was a little bit better than the Black Watch deserved.
Insight check.
Yeah, me too.
It's
Immediately. She said something actually nice. Fuck.
He'll do one too. Nope.
When I first heard about the place, I always thought, it's a den of cold-blooded killers. Absolute madmen who would go across into uncharted territories and fight against the boogeyman. Not kind-hearted young boys. So, here's to you then, Martin. Yeah, she looks to you like, can I be done?
Halbjorn has a small smile and gives like a stern nod. He'll grab a smoke and raise it and go, "Skull!" and down it again. We're taking the gulp, my brother. You can only really down a drink once. Oh no.
Why you? Oh no.
Brigitte just walks up and takes like a very stern position, like a very soldierly, rigid position. Martin had become like a brother to all of us. I think we could all depend on him for whatever we needed, whenever we needed it, no questions asked. And I take responsibility for this. That I wasn't there to protect you, to be your shield. So if you have to blame anyone, blame me. I can take it.
We're not gonna start the blame game shit.
We'll be here all night if we're blaming anyone, Biggie.
She just like does a slight nod. We'll let it be known then.
It's known. Thank you.
What is that called when you can't help but blame yourself for things?
Fucking guilt.
Oh.
It's some kind of complex.
Oh,
Murder complex?
Catholicism?
From left field.
You're welcome.
She should get inspiration. She should get inspiration.
Yeah.
I know self-blame is like a defense mechanism, but I don't know if there's a complex for it.
Yeah, I'll ask my wife later. She's really working on her master's in psychology. I'm sure she'll.
Yeah, she probably actually knows.
No, Katie got in one.
Does anyone else go?
Gregor has a small thing to say. If Bradford isn't going to say anything, he'll look at Bradford at the bar.
He's just like wiping out one of the cups that someone downed and just like nods, like, go for it.
Okay. He'll walk over. I didn't spend as much time with Martin as I would have liked. But I remember, Doran, when you were busy, he would help me practice my speaking. And that meant a lot to me. We should honor and remember him, and all try to be as good as he was. And if there's anyone to blame for what happened to him, it's the asshole who shot him. And if we're gonna take it out on anybody, it should be him.
I would cheer to that. Yeah. Do any of the NPCs want to do any, like, con or anything? Bradford will just wait to be last.
Khan appears to be doing some sulking, just a good sulk.
Good solid sulking. Surprised he's not in, like, this corner, then. This is a much darker corner.
That would be more hobgoblin, you're right.
Yeah.
He has to be
there we go.
seen.
All right.
He has to be seen, though. You know, you gotta get all line of sight, easy
Yeah, you're right.
visibility.
Yeah. He's in dim light, not shadow.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go.
There we go.
Is that Strider? Whoa!
That's like so. That's the thing.
my
They'll literally sit in the edges of the room. Like I imagine a Hopwell building would just have nothing in the center.
Very empty. Okay. Bradford's gonna head on up. Just kind of like, I don't know, just like this motion of like kind of stroking a beard kind of motion, but also just to cover his face for like a brief moment. All right, I'm going to keep this short. Mostly for your benefits. I'm not talkative. I have a story. There was one time where I was making something. I think it was just bread, probably cornbread, and I shouted to the other room because Doran was, I believe he was praying, and rarely he doesn't respond to help. You know, that's him. Did I say Doran? Fuck, I meant Martin. And I shot again, and he never responded. So at this point, I'm concerned, maybe. I open the door. I see him standing there. Very deep in thoughts. My, in hindsight, dumbass had a bag of flour in my hand when I approached him and tapped him on the shoulder to really, shake him out of it. And he just turns around and smacks the damn thing at the fear, and we both end up looking like friggin' ghosts, just absolutely covered in flour everywhere. It took like an hour to get everything out of the floorboards. Still think Riker found some flour the next day. He just kind of wipes his face again, kind of hiding a quaking lip. This isn't just a story of a happy memory. He was devoted. He was a good man, and God, I'm gonna miss him. And he just heads on back to the bar. Not crying at all. Definitely not crying. What's a crying check?
Boy, just like slam his hands down on the table. And which one of you was it that decided to tell me you were a ghost and try to pull a prank on me?
That was Clint.
I think it might have been Clint's idea afterwards. Yeah, was it the footprints left all over the place? Yeah, that stuff really hard to get out.
Slept with an axe for a week.
Don't you normally sleep with stuff? Whatever. It's a good practice, being.
See Carolyn slowly walk up, still holding the helmet.
Oh shit.
I don't want this.
To say, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Martin. No matter how many times I thought I would end the pain, he was always there to remind me to go on. And I never got to tell him that I would. She just turns the helmet to look at it. So if you can hear me now, know that I will. And thank you for being far better friend than I ever deserved.
Yeah, there's conveniently a drink at that right in front of where she was sitting. Or right in front of her.
So I asked you, do y'all do anything else?
I assume we talk into the night to try and lighten the mood.
Yeah, I could dig
You can't end a week on a sour note.
I assume we know that there's just a bottle of booze on the table.
that.
And Flora will just grab a glass from the bar and pour a cup and set it at the head of the table.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Everyone comes up with insults.
So
The easy
So
one is just calling him a
Floor's-
pushover, you know?
Floor sets a glass out for Martin. And I assume sits down. And Halbjorn looks between it and her, and he gestures and he says, Are you going to drink that?"
How far away is he?
No, Holbjorn, that's the point. Is not to drink it.
He just does one of these. Look at the gif, hold on.
Kratos' eyes.
Ooh, ooh.
Can
Can I just chuck a cup at Halbjorn's head? You want the drink? It's over here. You dumbass.
He's wondering why she
on,
put a
go on.
glass out.
Yeah, there's a cup. Get over here. Oh wait, shit! I could be a juggling bartender. That's a terrible idea.
Do you have the dex for it?
No, but I got throwing skills.
Or the luck? Oh, actually, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, what? No.
What? Whoa!
What?
We broke up?
We broke up. That.
Okay, in that vein of try to lighten the mood, can I try doing juggling bartender tricks? What kind of roll would that fucking be?
Sleight of
Just
hand.
once. Just once. Just for stupid.
I'll say sleight of hand with advantage because you're really good at throwing stuff.
I'll
Yes.
take it.
I give him guidance?
20,
Yes.
21 plus 1d4. It'd be flat. Oh, would I have proficiency?
No.
No. Okay. Well, this is fine then. And my dexterity.
If you had Tavern Brawl, you would.
Oh God, you're so right. There might be a bottle or two shattered on the ground.
Billy Sunday shuts from upstairs. What was that?
Casually, like Akuma Matatsu's over to you, shadow style. And execute it.
Yeah. Billy Sunday's level 20. We also know it.
I mean, yeah. Level 20 chef. Anyways.
Good luck cleaning that up.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
Just say we drank it all.
Just hit you with one of these.
Martin would help you clean that if he was alive.
Now, Bradford's probably familiar with like where the cleaning supplies kept. A little clean. That's not a big deal.
Like, I guess well, Bradford goes to go get the cleaning supplies.
Caster will come over with a rag of his own and clean part of it up. Mod.
What do you say?
To Martin.
Mod.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Castor didn't say anything, did they?
He did not.
It's one of the few times he is not a man of words.
I don't think you could find the words.
I mean, you saw his reaction earlier. He was just like, understood, and then just went and sat in a corner for
No,
like
that
an
was
hour. Am
that
I
was
crazy?
Doran.
That was Doran. I'm insane.
Castor was trying to find some harebrained scheme to somehow
Yeah.
convince God to bring him back. A God that doesn't exist anymore.
Dear Jesus, run them hands or give me my mans.
So, with just generally enjoying the night and talking and spending, do y'all do anything else before the night ends?
Just
I have something.
Okay.
is it important?
It involves you. So that's a question. Yeah, how egotistical you are.
In that case, would you prefer Halbjorn be 100% sober for this?
That's up to you entirely.
Okay, in that case, as the night progresses on and Halbjorn drinks a bit more and more, he will like move down to like sit across from Flora, like leaning on the table, halfway into a new mug, and he says, "Flora, do you know why I like you?"
It's not rhetorical. You need to answer. Do you know?
Flora is presumably significantly less intoxicated than Halbjorn and is very skeptical of where this is going. I do not, Halbjorn. You're going to have to enlighten me on that one.
Because you are like me. You are nothing without your weapons. I suppose I'm still strong. And
Oh, well, you know, fuck you too.
And also, I always have my weapons, and he'll summon his shield into his hand.
Double hit!
You fucking big dick flex.
Then he just kind of like tosses it off to the side like a frisbee.
Flora will pull out the serrated kitchen knife she was fucking with before we walked over here, and just, as hard as she can, stab it into the table, sort of next to where I presume his hand is sitting on the table.
He was going for another drink and then like stops as that happens, and he follows her hand up her arm into her eyes and he gets a smirk and he says,
Nice try, but you missed. And
Well,
I'm
do you know
on
what
the table.
the real differences between us is that if you ever fail to summon that weapon,